What you see on the screen right now is my daily earnings for the last 10 days. So you can see that on the first day, I've earned 23.97, and on the second, 29.65, and so on and so forth, up to the 10th day, which I've earned 23.84. And if you're interested in the details, you can actually check out my Twitter account where I have posted my STEPN activity for the 10 days that you see. And one example of it is as such, right? So it does tell you how much GST per minute I'm earning, a total tokens that I've earning, and the distance, duration, and the steps I've taken during that physical exercise. Do take note that on day 2 and day 3, it's a little different because on the second day, I've actually attempted 125% energy challenge that left me with only 75% energy on the next day, which is day 3, and that caused my earnings to be a little bit less, right? So with that, the average gross income that I've gotten for the past 10 days would roughly be about 23.75, and the average daily repair cost of the shoe is at 4.4, and that will put the average daily income at 19.35. But if you watch the video up to this point, I've got a confession to make because 19.35 is counted in tokens and not in US dollars. And at the current time of recording on the 3rd of April of 2022, the price of Solana is about $137, and the price of GST, which is the in-game token that you earn by doing physical activity, is about 4.72 US dollars. And that will give a Solana to GST ratio of about 29.03. And so if you do a simple multiplication, you actually get the average income to be closer to 90 US dollars per day. And so if you click this video to earn $20 a day, guess what? You can actually earn closer to $90 per day, and $90 is what I've been earning. And so you might ask me, hey Daniel, does everybody who start out on the app be able to earn $90 a day? The answer is no, right? So I've been playing this game for a while, and it really depends on how much you've invested in the sneakers, and that will actually reflect in the amount of GST that you're able to earn each day. It really depends on how much you have invested in the sneakers. The better the sneakers that you've bought, the better its earning potential and the higher the amount of GST you'll be earning each day. So there is a guide called STEPN.guide that you can go and check out, where the community users have actually put their data to develop a model to provide new users an estimation of the kind of earnings that they'll be able to earn for a given set of attributes from their sneakers. And for a new user, I do think that this is a very good place to have an idea of how much you can expect to earn from your sneakers while starting out. And for this purpose, I've actually went to pull some data from this website, and so you can see in the first column the current sneakers that I'm using, and you can see that I've actually keyed in the level, rarity, type, and energy and attributes of my sneaker here. Based on the website, the estimated daily income is about 20.06 GST per day, and at current GST prices, 94.68 US dollar per day, right? And that compared to my actual earnings, which is about 19.35 GST per day, I do think that that is about roughly the same. This difference could be due to many factors. It could be that perhaps I was running at a suboptimal speed, or whether my GPS was not working correctly. And do take note that there is a randomness factor in the GST earnings during your physical activity. And so actually, if you look at the daily earnings, on some days, for example, on day 6, my earnings does spike up 25.12, and on other days to 24.05. And according to the website, I'm supposed to earn about 24.46. And so I do still think that it is within the threshold. And so this is a very useful tool that new users can check out and have an expectation of how much they'll be earning with their shoes just starting out on STEPN. So for the next part of the video, I'll be running through how much a new user can expect to earn on the STEPN app while using some data from STEPN.guide. I've selected a few levels, level 0, level 5, level 9, level 10, and level 29. And you can see that as the sneaker level increases, the income that you are possibly able to earn increases. And so at level 0, you can earn perhaps a daily income of 1.66 GST, which translates at current prices to 7.84. Level 5 sneaker will be able to earn 6.54 GST per day, which translates at current prices to 30.87, and so on and so forth. And at the current next level of level 28, you're able to earn about 18.5 GST per day, which translates to about 87.32 US dollars a day. Part of the consideration to someone who is just starting out the app is actually the initial cost for each NFT sneaker. And so I've actually gone into the NFT marketplace to pull out some data on the prices of the different shoes. And for illustration, at current prices, A shoe at level 0 costs 10.3 Solana, and you can see that this is actually an anomaly because the shoe minting function only gets unlocked at level 5. And so at level 5 you can find shoes of different mint counts, but at shoes at level 0 the mint count will be 0. People actually pay a premium for shoes at mint count 0, and I'll be talking more about shoe minting in my next video. Do check that out if you're interested. And so at level 5, you see that the current price is at 7.8 Solana. Level 9 sneaker will be at 9.60 Solana, and a sneaker at level 10 is 11 Solana, and currently there are no shoes being sold at level 28. Do take note that it costs 10 GST to level up a shoe from level 4 to level 5, and it costs 30 GST to level up a shoe from level 9 to level 10. This perhaps will explain the price jump between shoes of level 9 to level 10. So it's almost 1.4 Solana. At current prices, that is about 200 USD. And the next thing that you might want to consider is the time to break even. And so the assumptions that I've used is that we want to purchase the shoe and focus on cashing out our profits every time we earn them after repairing the durability of each shoe. And I've did some simple calculations, and this is the amount of time that you'll need to break even from your initial investment. And you'll see that for level 0 you need 181 days to break even because of its low earning potential. And I think that at this stage most people should invest your GST to level up your shoe so that you can have a higher GST earn rate each day. And perhaps one target to aim for from level 0 is to level 5, and at level 5 your daily earn rate will allow you to break even on your investment at about 35 days. And if possible, you can consider to buy a shoe at level 9 which has a higher GST earn rate, and that I think has the best return on investment as of currently, and the break even time is the lowest at 31 days. This break-even time increases back to 34 days for level 10 sneaker because even though the earning rate is higher, the initial cost jumps because you need to pay 30 GST to level up your shoe from level 9 to level 10. Generally, the prices of sneakers increases with the sneakers level because you do need to spend GST to level up the sneakers. On a final note, we need to circle back to the Solana to GST ratio. The lower the Solana to GST ratio, the shorter your break-even period will be, right? That is, if Solana is cheaper and or GST becomes more expensive, you'll be able to break even in a shorter period of time. So therefore, do keep an eye on the Solana to GST ratio and see whether it decreases. After breaking even, every additional GST that you earn will be purely for profits, and that is where you can start earning true income. After breaking even, you may even consider to use these profits to continue playing the game. Playing the game would include purchasing more sneakers, leveling up your sneakers, minting new sneakers, or even buying new gems. But for me, I was more interested in playing the game than to cash out my profits, and so I've already reinvested these profits that I've gotten for the past 10 days into a new shoe mint. And if you're interested, do check out my next video where I'll be talking about my first shoe mint. That's all for this video. If you found this video useful, do consider to like and subscribe to my channel to be notified of any subsequent videos on STEPN that I'll be releasing here. Take care, do your own research, and none of this is financial advice. See you next time!